Hello everyone, welcome in your grammar class. In this video we are going to start your next topic of grammar, that is conjunctions. Every time we used to start it from the definition, but this time we are going to start to learn about the definition through some examples. And for that I have taken some examples here. See here, first is I play cricket, I play chess. Here I play cricket and I play chess. What is this? Actually, these are two different sentences. But when we will see these sentences very carefully, there we will find I and I, the same subject in both the sentences. Play and play. Verb is also same. But cricket and chess, these are two different words. What are these? These are two different words or two different objects. So when we are combining these two words, how we will combine and how we will write? I play cricket and chess. We have used here one word, that is and. Right? Now see the next sentence. Ram likes to sing, Ram likes to dance. Likes to sing and likes to dance. These are two different phrases. What are these? These are two different phrases. When we join two different phrases and we will combine them, we will use one word. What word will be? That according to the sense of the sentence we have to see. But here we have joined these two sentences by using the word and here. How we have written here? Ram likes to sing and to dance. Next is I know where he lives. I know. This is one clause. Where he lives, this is another clause. Means these are two different clauses. What are these? These are two different clauses. Next is he loves chocolate. I hate chocolate. Loves is the different word and hate is different. He and I are two different subjects. But when we are joining these two sentences, we have also used here one word, that is but. How we have combined it? He loves chocolate, but I hate chocolate. Why we have discussed these different sentences? In the first I told you these are different words. These are phrases. These are clauses and these are sentences. It means conjunction is a word which is used to join two different words, phrases, clauses and sentences. Through that examples, we came to learn about the definition of the conjunction. What is conjunction? A conjunction is a word which is used to join two different words, phrases, clauses and sentences. And what is the function of a conjunction? It is actually used to tell the relation between the two joined parts. Whatever the parts can be there, that can be words, that can be phrases, that can be clauses and that can be sentences that are called joined parts. Next we will see what is the classification of the conjunction. Basically, conjunctions are divided into three parts. First is coordinating conjunctions, second is subordinating conjunction and third is correlative conjunctions. In this video, we will discuss about the first part, that is known as coordinating conjunctions. What is coordinating conjunctions? Actually, the coordinating conjunctions are used to join same type of grammatical units. Same type of grammatical units means like noun is joined with noun, clause is joined with clause, phrase is joined with phrase and sentence is joined with sentence. How? For that I will show you some examples. Like here we are having men came to see the fair, women came to see the fair. Here men and women, these are two different nouns and they are joined by using the one word, that is and here. Means men and women came to see the fair. Next we are having I danced or he sang, or it is he sang, I danced. These two phrases are joined by using one word, that is and. He sang and I danced. I wrote to him, he didn't reply. I wrote to him, but he didn't reply. She is poor, she is honest. She is poor but honest. So in this way, same grammatical units are joined by using one word, and that word is known as conjunction. And these conjunction words are basically comes in coordinating conjunctions. Now we will see how to learn the coordinating words that are known as coordinating conjunctions. For that we will follow the acronym FANBOYS. It will be very easy to learn the words that will come in coordinating conjunctions. Like here, fanboys. It is written here fanboys. F stands for A stands for and, N refers to nor, B refers to but, O refers to or, and yet mentions yet, and S stands for so. It means for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These conjunctions are known as coordinating conjunctions. Now we will see what is the use of these proper coordinating conjunctions. We will see these one by one. First we are having for. Actually for is used to explain reason and purpose, as we use because. For example, I have to go to shopping because I am almost out of food. But here we are not using because. What we are using here as conjunction, that is for. So in this way we will write here, I have to go to shopping for I am almost out of food. Next example is, I will prefer to go by air for the train will take very long time. Next is, Tino felt sleepy for he had eaten too much. Here in these three sentences, you can see reason or purpose is clearly shown. So that shows the use of for as conjunction. Next we will see what is the use of and. And adds one thing to another. Like examples I have taken. First is Peter and Tim. Peter is one person and Tim is another one. Often go out for long walks. Next example is, give me blood and I will give you freedom. Blood is different thing and freedom is different thing. Many dogs and cats were seen on the streets. Dogs and cats, these are two different objects. That's why it is mentioned here, adds one thing to another. Now proceeding to the next word, that is nor, we will see how nor is used, or what is the proper use of nor as a coordinating conjunction. Nor refers to an alternative to the negative idea and to the statement that is already given in negative sense. For example, she does not drink milk. Does not. It is showing you negative idea. Nor does she eat butter. Here also it is stating the same idea that is given in negative form. Rahul has not arrived, nor he sent the message. Next is but. Next word is but. But shows contrast. For example, I have taken here three examples. First is, she is poor but honest. Next is, he was angry but controlled himself. Next we are having, she is knowledgeable but inefficient. And four sentences, our team got several penalty corners but could not convert any of them into a goal. In these four sentences, what we will notice? We will notice here the contrast. She is poor but honest. This is a total contrast. He was angry but controlled himself. Anger and control. These are contrast. Knowledgeable and inefficient. This is also a contrast. And here penalty corners. But could not convert any of them into a goal. Here also contrast is shown. So, means to show the contrast, we use the word conjunction but. Now, next is or. Or presents an alternative or choice for positive idea, as nor shows negative idea, or shows positive idea. How? See the examples. First is you can have tea or coffee. Here we are having choice between the two, like tea and coffee. Learn computers or you will not get a good job. This is also an alternative. If you want to get a good job, then you learn computers. Next is you can eat here or can go to the canteen. Option is there to sit there for eating and to go to the canteen, right? Next is use of yet, where yet is used and what actually yet shows. Yet introduces an contrasting idea similar to but, as we use but here when a strong contrast is used, there we will show yet or there we will use but. How? This is a smaller car, yet it is surprisingly spacious. How a small thing can be spacious? It is a strong contrast, and for that we will use yet as a conjunctional word. He has been given promotion, yet he is not satisfied. Promotion is already given, yet he is not satisfied. Next is Thomas is good natured, yet no one helps him. Good nature is not working, that's why he is not helped by anyone. This is also showing a contrast. Proceeding further, we will see what is the use of so. So introduces effect, result or consequences. How? See in the examples. First is his preparation was perfect, so he qualified the test. His preparation was perfect, that's why he qualified the test. So here so is showing the result. The instructor is not coming today, so you will practice by yourself. So in this way we have learnt about the conjunction words that comes in coordinating conjunctions. In the next video, we will discuss about the second type, that is subordinating. Different exercises in different practice books are given. You can practice there and you can do the extensive practice of this subject or of this topic. Till then, take care and goodbye. Thank you.